JD Gaming here to try and get 1 point on towards the board and force it into a game 4. That is the dream scenario for WYG. But you know it, the fans, the crowd from JDG won't allow it.
Alright, you have already seen it, like there is a potential for Xiaolong to be able to get the better farewell, allowing Xiao Qian to really get the freezes going, but it's a very small and very short window.
Yep, for now though, we do see Xiao Qian starting out with Spell 2 and failing the combination with Yu Xiaolong. If they could get it on Shuang, that could be a very good marker in that early game.
I mean, they did get it on Wrong, but at this point, Wrong isn't the target you want, right? You want to slow down the jungler here.
Yeah, that's correct here. And you can see a bit of a 2v1 being set up here coming from the side of JDG. Looking to find linktr here, but they find him though. The teleportation is coming down. He might be a bit of a trouble.
There was a bait, but here comes the response by Wrong as well. This is a bad mistake. They need to run now. The flash committed, and still they give away the first, but the freeze does come through. With that, thing has been destroyed, and JDG, they get what they want.
The problem here is, okay, the positioning was great from linktr, but he was level 1. He wasn't level 2. If that was level 2, that could have been such a good camp coming in from WYG. But due to that misplay right now, we have a 1,000 goal lead for the side of JDG.
Yeah, and they get a 4-man goal sharing movement in the mid lane as well. Very scary. Now, this is going to be mirrored by the side of WYG, but then this means, look, there is a 1,000 goal lead already. This is what happened.
Yeah, for the side of the WYG farm lane here, swapping the Paracel into a long position. So that means when you try to run away from Wrong, it's already too late.
Yeah, and at this point, timing is very essential. Winner here is going to be able to stop them. They try to get enough damage with the knockup. They do get it as well. Xiao Qian, well done to get Wrong, but it's Wrong. It's just the mid laner. They need to slow down the game for JDG on the side of Shuang.
Now, I figured out a very smart approach that's coming out from WYG. When Renshen the Dun gets locked in by the ultimate, you gotta figure, it's like, hey, I got the passive, it can just out-sustain Wrong's damage.
Yeah, I think it's a scary notion to take a look at, right? Wrong's damage, he will have it in the later parts of this game. For now, at this stage, I think it's fair enough to say that WYG can outplay him.
Yep, that is the exact case right now. So for the next few minutes here, it will be very important for the side of WYG to find more success in those gameplay here. But you can see pressure being put on against the side of the roamer.
Okay, they will try to get the freeze. I think everything is on Xiao Qian in this game. I mean, I've played enough Princess Frost to feel like if you get that second skill with your ultimate, it should be an easier time to get the kills.
Yeah, it soft guarantees you a good kill on members like Shuang or Whisper if they do fall into that Frigid Prison trap here. So it really comes down to how Xiao Qian lays down those spell 2.
Yeah, and this is trying... Oh, okay, nice freeze. With the lack of vision, that is where you really want to be as a position of the Princess Frost, right? If you can play like an assassin, play from the brushes, that will be to the benefit of WYG.
Yeah, WYG needs to hit more of these strong Princess Frost ultimates at the 4th minute mark here. Removing Strong or Whisper at the start of the team fight, that could really give them so much value. But you take a look at the mini-map here. No Fear consistently hiding away from vision, putting so much pressure against YY and also linktr on the crossback.
He has the same kit, right? It's the same thing, but with this, maybe the next skill can come in the form of, okay, no, Whisper has a second life, but here comes the flash as well. They force it out. JDG looking to make the defense. They need to stop this wave that's coming on the top side. At the same time, protect themselves. But here comes the catch. It's going to be the Dun taken down. No, Xiao Qian actually the first one to fall. And with that, Wrong has caught his other target. It's looking like that should be Renshen here. And with that, they will take down linktr. Every single win option gone from the side of WYG, and Renshen saved the best for the last as they feast on the side of JDG.
I hope we get a replay here because No Fear outplayed the heck out of WYG here. They all tried to overcommit and cancel the No Fear ultimate on the Liang, but then he flashed and repositioned to put the WYG members into a disarray here. And right now, with the 4 kills in towards their pockets here, the jungle once again falls into the favor of JDG.
Crazy, right? And when I do it, I get wiped. When they do it, JDG survive and win the team fight. That is the difference of being a professional and trying your best in ranked games.
Nofir definitely on fire today. I gotta say, his performance is really shocking all the way from game 1 to game 3 because he's been finding those big plays on towards the gorge in every single moment.
Yeah, and this is what makes a professional that much better, right? I mean, KPL tier number 1 in the Chinese server here. JDG, once again, they're opening up, trying to push the members of WYG back because they want access into this T1.
Yeah, Rinshen being poked down just slightly here, but that is another Wooski Mirage locking on another member.
Yep, I think that is Rinshen. They will be locked down there, and the entirety of JDG is waiting for the return of this jungler. No, it is actually the support. Xiaolong has been caught. He will be gone out. Well, did have to use his destined encounter, so he has given maximum value. At the same time, JDG opening up this T1 in the mid. At 6 minutes, this is not ideal for WYG.
This game is just going to be even faster coming on from this point right now because without the mid turret here, that is free jungle access coming in from the side of JDG into some of these big golems here. The Azure, the Crimson, those will be the point of contention here for the side of JDG.
Yeah, and they really want to make life difficult, right? Especially when you funnel the Crimson Golem into the appropriate hands like linktr and E, they can change the fights for you. So stealing it away definitely makes a lot of sense for JDG.
Now, JDG needs to make sure that WYG isn't able to find any form of comeback here.
Okay, they're gonna try, they get the lockdown as well, but it is not going to be the case. Success for the side of JDG. They get the winters here, but Runson is super low. Xiaolong, the first one to fall, and Whisper gives his first indomitable spirit. JDG looking very strong, putting pressure onto the T2 as well. Clearing this wave is going to be really critical. T2 should be guaranteed with the next wave.
The superior disengage coming in from Shuang and Whisper here immediately, pulling Yi and Nofir back towards safety and then causing chaos in towards that backline here. We saw how Yu Xiaolong, he went for the chase down on towards Yi immediately. Gets outed by Nofir, gets outed by Rong here. Tons of love in a different way for the roamer.
I mean, he wanted to get a setup, right? I think we can all understand what Xiaolong is trying to do. He's trying to set up the lockdown onto the different members on the side of JDG so that life is a little bit easier for linktr and Xiaoqian to hit those markers with their kits. But that is also a huge risk because as a idea, you're diving into the middle of 5 different JDG heroes.
Diadia. Yeah, I get what you mean, right? Yeah.
Not really what I was going for, but yeah, I guess that works too.
I hope the humor actually pulls up WYG back from the deficit because, man, it's not looking good here. Already 6,000 goalie at the 8-minute marker, but Hal has been popped.
Okay, they do get the lockdown wrong, catches Runson as well, and this is going to leave the rest of WYG exposed. Now, JDG, there is a chance to turn this around against them. Very nice stun coming in, and the wraparound coming in. Whisper gives all the damage in the world. Might survive this, but linktr, no! The first one to fall in this exchange as E gets the kill onto YY as well. Everything falling apart for the side of JDG, and still Whisper stays alive as well. T3s are now open. Next minion wave is here, and for 20 seconds, no one else will be able to help the side of Runshan. I feel like this game is looking like a JDG clean sweep.
To clear your mind, this will be a JDG clean sweep as they march towards the crystal. 8 minutes, 42 seconds as the crystal falls. JDG advance to the top 16.
Super clean game. This one, no contestant at all. The hope was there, but WYG fall to the strength of JD Gaming.
But of course, in the series itself, they have signs and rays of brilliance here. In Game 2, I bet that was one of the closest games that JDG ever expected in this run against a KCC streamer team.
Hey, nonetheless, it's a tier 3 against a tier 1. The fact that they managed to pull JDG to such a long duration in game number 2 and really force them to show a glimpse of their true strength. This they can be proud of on the side of WYG.
Imagine going back into your home and then just cutting through the stream clips like, hey, I did this clip against the JDG members here. So of course, bragging rights already secured coming in for WSG here. But JDG showing off their signature signs here for the crowd and the fans.